So hi guys, in this video we'll be seeing how you can start using Growth AI in your day-to-day business. So first thing is that you have to sign in using the credentials that you have created on data.let's transact. So I'll be using a demo account. So I'll just enter the email ID, password and login. So once you are in, the first thing that we have to do is to set up the profile. So for that, just click on the profile over here and go to settings. So as you can see here, we have three tabs. First is company, then tally integration and general setting. So in company, you have to enter all the company details like your company name, if you are a manufacturer, if you create invoice, then personal details, full name, like mobile number and all those. Then you can simply enter your company's website here and just click on fetch from website. So our AI will scrape all the data from your website and just put in like it will update the business overview as well as the customer names here. Once that's done, just simply same as above, you can just put in your GSTN number and just click on fetch from GSTN and it will fetch your address. Once the setup is done, just click on save. So why we are doing this setup? So let's say if you are using Google or if you are using ChatGPT. So if you are asking them anything, first thing you have to do is that you have to give them context that I'm doing this thing, I'm doing business in these things, these are my customers. And then you can ask them questions regarding that. So similarly here we are feeding in the data like this is my business, these are the products, or this is the industry I work in, these are my customers. So our business GPT knows that in which industry you work, what are the products you are dealing with, what are the customers you are dealing with. So whenever business GPT gives you an answer, it will be oriented and purely based on the business or the industry you are in. Okay, so it will have a context that आप ये चीजें कर रहे हो, ये इन चीजों में डील कर रहे हो. So आपको जो भी results मिलेंगे, it will be based on all those things. Okay. So once it is done, we'll go to Tally integration. Okay, so you have to integrate Tally first. Okay, so you can just follow this video. There are simple steps. एक बार आप Tally integrate कर लो. Once it is done, your data will be synced with our data agent, and you will be able to query or just ask anything regarding that data to our data agent. Okay, so simple steps है. You can just go through these steps or just you can just watch this video and get your Tally integrated. Once it is done, the third option that is general setting. So, like you can, if you want to just explore all those things, and if you want to just try out for fun before doing anything, like if before integrating data, you can just turn on this and like see and explore the product over a dummy data. Okay. So once you are done with dummy data, just turn this off and just click on save. Okay. So let's go back. Once the profile setup is done, we are good to go and we can start using data analyst as well as business GPT. We'll start with data analyst. So in data analyst, we have four features. One is new chat, one is dashboard, one is saved question, one is question bank. So let's start with new chat. So once you are at new chat, this is the interface for new chat. Here you can ask anything regarding your data to our data analyst. So if you see on the top, there are sales, purchase, and inventory. So basically, these are some suggestion questions, like suggested questions that you can use, or you can just type in your personal questions. Okay. So we like these are templates basically for sales, purchase, inventory, and account. Okay, so we can start asking any question. Let's say, what is my month on month sales for last 11 months? Okay, just put in the query that you need to ask, or just put in anything that you want to query. Like if you So as you can see, the data analysis is completed. You can see over here, there is a query logic basically. So what is query logic? So you can read this that how the data analyst is fetching this data. Okay, so if you can see that we use sales invoice data to get this information. The data was limited to invoice date from 1st Jan to 14th of November as we asked for 11 months. Okay, then there are many things that the data analyst is considering and giving you this data. So as you can see, we have got the data for all our sales, like month on month sales for the past 11 years. And then if I scroll down, we also get key insights. So basically, what are key insights? So whatever data you are getting out of that, the agent will prompt you some key insights which might be helpful for you. Right. So as you can see, September 25 saw a significant peak with sales of 40 lakhs. Right. So basically, it will give you insights from the data that it is fetching. Below that, you can see we have a data visualization. Basically, you will find a chart diagram, pie chart diagram, graph for your data that you are fetching, right? So you will be able to visualize your data, right? Also, so let's go up first. Let's start with here. Let's say if you are getting this data, if you want to clarify more things about this data. So, talking about more data, we do have one feature that is suggestive questions, like the next question. We call it next question. So, based on what you are asking, our agent will suggest you more questions. As you can see over here. So, what is my month-on-month gross margin for last 6 months? So, as you fetch data for last 11 months, sales data, you might get question that what was my gross margins. You can just click here and it will query for this particular thing, and it will give you results. Basically, as you can see, this is the query logic that it is using for month on month gross margin. Okay, so let's see this. So you'll get the result wherein you can see that these are my gross margins for past months. This is the total revenue, this is the total expense, and here also you can see that we have got key insights basically. And based on the data that we got, this data, we will get a visualization, right? So you can also add this visualization to your dashboard. Talking about visualization, the second feature that we have is dashboards. Okay, so you can just simply add any data that you want to the dashboard. Okay, so I'll go up first. So as I ask this particular question, this might be your question, like this might, you might repeat this question again and again, right? Or let's say if the frequency is high, let's say if you are asking for data regarding the past 2 days and you are going to ask the same question again and again, then in that case, you can just simply save this question. ओके, सो आप सेव पे क्लिक कर देना एंड जस्ट यू कैन सिलेक्ट द कैटेगरी, लाइक you are able to create a category for the question, then enter your, like, this is the question that you are saving. Just click on save, and whenever next time you are going to query the same thing, I'll show you. If I click on new chat and I'm writing what is, so as you can see, these are the saved question that you are getting, right? These are the saved questions. Let's say I'm using the same question, and just I'll click on enter. So the refined data that we had searched long time back, and then we have saved that data. So you'll be able to get that data in no time, right? So as if you see, अगर आप कंपेयर करोगे लास्ट टाइम जब हमने ये क्वेरी डाला था, तब the time that the agent took was slightly longer than what it took now, right? So saved क्वेश्चन का ये एक फायदा है कि अगर आप कोई भी क्वेश्चन सेव कर रहे हो, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम जब आप वो सेव्ड क्वेश्चन यूज करोगे तो यू विल बी गेटिंग रिजल्ट्स फास्टर. ओके, सो या सो दैट इज वन ऑफ आवर फीचर, एंड यू कैन फाइंड ऑल योर सेव्ड क्वेश्चंस ओवर हियर. अगर मैं आ जाता हूँ तो दिस आर द सेव्ड क्वेश्चन दैट आई विल बी यूजिंग इन फ्यूचर. लाइक दिस आर ऑल द क्वेश्चंस दैट आई हैव सेव्ड फॉर माय फ्यूचर रेफरेंस. ओके, सिमिलरली, या लेट्स गो बैक टू डैशबोर्ड. तो अगर मैं डैशबोर्ड पे आता हूँ तो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो, लाइक आई हैव एडेड फ्यू डैशबोर्ड्स फॉर माय ओन यूज. लाइकवाइज यू कैन ऐड डैशबोर्ड्स फॉर योर यूज एज वेल. जैसे जैसे आप क्वेरी करोगे न्यू चैट पे, कुछ भी पूछ रहे हो, उसमें से कुछ डेटा आपको यूजफुल लग रहा है, सो यू कैन जस्ट ऐड इट टू द डैशबोर्ड. एज यू कैन सी, आई हैव एडेड मल्टीपल डैशबोर्ड्स, लाइक multiple things on my dashboard. Like for sales, these are my three dashboard, like top 5 selling items, top 10 state, top 10 customers, right? For purchase, I have I have a data visualization. Okay, for, like, this is the overall, like, regarding my accounts, like profit and MSL. Okay, similarly, these are few things that I have added. Okay, so let's talk about one particular chart. If you are viewing this data and you want to change it, right? So I'll show you something. I'll just click on edit, and here you can see that I have added it in sales category, and this is in line. This is a line graph basically. So you can change it to pie chart. Okay, I'll select pie chart, update it. सो आप वो डाटा पाई चार्ट के व्यू में देख सकते हो. ठीक है, सिमिलरली इफ आई वांट टू चेंज इट, आई कैन जस्ट गो हियर, एडिट, क्लिक ऑन बार ग्राफ, एंड आई जस्ट अपडेट इट. So I'll get this data in a form of bar graph. Similarly, you can do change the data, like the view of data, using the edit option. Okay, one more thing that we have, that we introduced, is scheduler. Like you can get this particular data on your mail as well as on your WhatsApp, right? ऐसा रहता है. Like let's say कि I'll go down this is one of my tab on my dashboard, that is sales day to day. Like I want to see day to day sales, right? So इफ आई वांट कि ये डेटा मुझे हर बार मोबाइल पे आ जाए, लाइक ईमेल पे आ जाए या फिर व्हाट्सएप पे आ जाए, सो यू कैन सेट अ शेड्यूलर. Okay, so I'll just click go over here and I'll just click on it. So I can schedule the delivery for this data. Let's say I'll just enable the delivery. I'll select the frequency, weekly or daily. Let's say I'm selecting daily. I want that end of the day, I want to see this data. I'll just select 8 and you can select which channel you are using. Let's say email and WhatsApp. So I'll select that and I'll just click on save schedule. ठीक है, तो जो मैंने शेड्यूल सेव किया है दैट इज डेली 8 बजे मुझे ईमेल एंड व्हाट्सएप पे ये डेटा आ जाएगा. ये सेम डैशबोर्ड मुझे मेरे व्हाट्सएप एज वेल एज ईमेल पे मिल जाएगा. राइट. तो सिमिलरली आप बाकी के डैशबोर्ड्स के लिए कर सकते हो. And you can just simply add all these things to your, like, you will be able to find all this data on your fingertips on your mobile, and you will be able to get all this update on your WhatsApp and emails. Okay, so this is the dashboard part. Moving ahead, we have a question bank. So basically, like consulting many industry experts, we have faced like few questions which might be, not might be, but which will be useful for you to analyze your business, to analyze your data. Right. So you will be able to, let's say, I'll show you something. Let's say gross sales revenue. I'll just click here. So these are all the questions that we have shortlisted into the question bank. Network issue, I guess. I'll just click on this. I'll just click on copy and click on enter. Okay. So this is my query, which is the month-wise highest selling item. Okay. So if I'm using anything like same as saved question, the output that you'll get using the same question will be fast. As the query is already saved, you will be getting the answers very fast, right? So this is the answer that, like, this is the result that I got when I'm using this query. So the question bank that we have created is being created after consulting many industry expert. Yeah, so you can use these questions to analyze your data quickly and more precisely, right? So we have many questions. Similarly, if you think that there is a question that can be beneficial for you and you want to add it into question bank, so you can simply like you can connect with us and we'll be analyzing it and we'll be saving it into your question bank so you can use that question again next time, right? So these are all things that our data analyst can do, and there are more things that are going to come. And so let's move towards business GPT. Okay. So if I'm talking about business GPT, so it is a personalized GPT, personalized chat GPT, I would say. You are like most of you must be aware about chat GPT. So it is a business GPT personalized for your business. So talking about business GPT, we have two features. One is new discussion and one is new message. Okay, let's go to new discussion first. So here you can see there are multiple templates that we have predefined and we have saved this template, right? You can save your own templates as well. So what is new discussion? So it is a, like, you can have discussion based on many different topics with the GPT, which you can use to improve your output, or I can say improve your analysis. Let's say if I talk about the templates that we have saved, let's say the first one is who are my competitors and what are they up to, right? If you want to know about your business competitors, or I would say you want to know about the industry that you are dealing with, you can just use this one. I'll just click here. We have set all the queries, we have defined all the queries. See, if you are using that, let's see first what was my query. Let it load the answer first. Okay, let's go up. So let's see मेरा query क्या था. So who are the top three direct adjacent competitor to us in India? Summarize their recent product pricing or GMT moves, compare strength weakness in a table, and suggest positioning angles. Right. So what this thing is doing is that it is, just a moment. Yeah. So it will be analyzing all your competitors in India. See, as I can see, like Zoho, Tally, like there are many competitors that we have. Their strength and weaknesses will be there. The positioning angles we will get, and it will also suggest what things we can do. Right? It will also, like, let's say if I'm saying, give me a actionable sheet with steps. Okay, so let's say that I'm asking for actionable sheet with step that I can do, right? So it will give me all the steps that I can follow and I can improve my positioning in the market, right? So you can just simply chat with it. Let's say if you are chatting with a consultant, with an advisor, so you can work on it likewise, ठीक है? तो उस तरीके से आप यूज कर सकते हो. सो जैसे अभी हमने कॉम्पिटिटर एनालिसिस किया, सिमिलरली यू कैन, लाइक देर आर मेनी टेम्पलेट्स फॉर लिंक्डइन पोस्ट, देर इज फॉर न्यूज, बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटी, डिजिटल प्रेजेंस. अगर आपका पर्सनली आपको कुछ लग रहा है कि ये चीज़ मुझे ऐड करनी है, तो आप इसमें ऐड कर सकते हो, यूज कर सकते हो. बाकी आप जितना एक्सप्लोर करोगे उतना यू विल गेट टू नो थिंग्स बेटर. ठीक है, सो एज आई वाज सेइंग, आप लिंक्डइन पे एक्टिव हो, सो यू कैन जस्ट यूज दिस की सजेस्ट मी लिंक्डइन पोस्ट बेस्ड ऑन द इंडस्ट्री न्यूज, की इंडस्ट्री में फिर करंटली क्या चालू है, एंड बेस्ड ऑन दैट क्या पोस्ट में डाल सकता हूँ, राइट? सो इट विल सजेस्ट यू पोस्ट. इफ यू वांट अ बेटर पोस्ट, यू कैन जस्ट गिव हिम अ प्रॉम्प्ट दैट okay, this looks good but I want something else, so it will give you a different post. Similarly, आप इंस्टाग्राम पे ज़्यादा एक्टिव हो, फेसबुक पे ज़्यादा एक्टिव हो, if you want a caption for your post, right? If you want to have some data that you want to share with your like advertisement video, या फिर आपका कुछ नया प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च हो रहा है, उसके लिए आपको कुछ कैप्शन चाहिए, आपको कुछ न्यूज़ आर्टिकल चाहिए, या फिर कंटेंट चाहिए जो आप पोस्ट करना चाहते हो, तो यू कैन जस्ट आस्क इट टू आवर बिजनेस जीपीटी एंड इट विल गिव यू आंसर. ओके. सिमिलरली, जैसे मैंने कहा न्यू डिस्कशन का, यू कैन ऐड योर टेम्पलेट्स. वी डू हैव अ ऑप्शन फॉर न्यू मैसेज. सो व्हाट इज न्यू मैसेज? हियर यू कैन, like, you can create messages like for email, WhatsApp, right? Reaching out to your customer, reaching out to your buyers, reaching out to your suppliers. ठीक है. तो बेसिकली आपकी जो सेल्स टीम है, परचेज टीम है, राइट, जो मोस्टली फॉर सेल्स टीम, आई वुड से कि सेल्स टीम बहुत सारे मेल्स करती रहती है, फोन कॉल्स करती रहती है, राइट? तो दे विल बी एबल टू यूज दिस बिजनेस जीपीटी फॉर देयर कॉलिंग, फॉर देयर ईमेल राइटिंग. लेट्स से वी हैव एडेड फ्यू टेम्पलेट्स. ठीक है, कि फर्स्ट टेम्पलेट इज कोल्ड आउटरीच, न्यू प्रोस्पेक्ट. ठीक है, यू आर रीचिंग आउट टू अ कस्टमर विच इज लाइक, इट इज अ कोल्ड अप्रोच. यू कैन जस्ट click here. The prompt is already saved. You can just edit it as well. So you can see it will give you a mail, draft mail, that you can use and just forward it to your customer, right? So similarly we have saved few templates. And आगे आपको अगर कुछ लगता है, जैसे सेम एज ऑल अबव, जैसे मैंने न्यू डिस्कशन का बात किया, सेव्ड क्वेश्चन के लिए कहा था, कि आपको लग रहा है कि दिस इज अ पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर मी, और दैट इज अ थिंग दैट आई कैन यूज अ लॉट, देन यू कैन जस्ट सेव इट इनटू योर टेम्पलेट्स, राइट? न्यू टेम्पलेट पे अगर मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक करता हूँ, यू कैन जस्ट गिव राइट इट ओवर हियर, एंड वो आप सेव कर लोगे, क्रिएट कर लोगे. तो यू विल बी एबल टू सी दैट टेम्पलेट ओवर हियर, एंड वो आप डेली यूज कर सकते हो, राइट? See, reconnect with old customer. I'll just click here and it will give you a polite message that you can send it to your customers. राइट? सो ये आप व्हाट्सएप के लिए यूज कर सकते हो, ईमेल्स के लिए यूज कर सकते हो. इफ यू वांट टू हैव अ स्क्रिप्ट फॉर योर कॉल्स, देन यू कैन ऑल्सो डू दैट. आप सिंपली यहाँ पर डाल सकते हो कि आई एम रीचिंग आउट टू दिस कस्टमर, मैं उससे इस रिगार्डिंग बात करने वाला हूँ, प्लीज गिव मी अ स्क्रिप्ट. सो इट विल गिव यू अ स्क्रिप्ट कि आप किस पॉइंट्स पे बात कर सकते हो, क्या बात कर सकते हो, राइट? सो इट विल बी मेकिंग योर वर्क इजी. ठीक है. सिमिलरली देर आर मेनी यूज केसेस जो आप देख सकते हो, लाइक जैसे जैसे आप यूज करना स्टार्ट करोगे ग्रोथ एआई, वैसे वैसे आपको क्लिक होगा, आपको चीज़ें अंडरस्टैंड होगी कि किस किन किन चीज़ों में आप यूज कर सकते हो, राइट? सो देर आर मेनी थिंग्स दैट यू कैन यूज, लाइक वेर यू कैन इम्प्लीमेंट ग्रोथ एआई, वेर यू कैन इम्प्लीमेंट बिजनेस जीपीटी, वेर यू कैन use data analyst, right? So yeah, guys, that was all about it. It is a simple to use AI. So you can just start using it, start implementing it in your day-to-day business works. Okay, and उसमें आपको कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आता है, like while using it, while implementing it, if your team is facing any problem and if you want any help from us, just reach out to the mail given here, like support@let's transact. Our team will reach out to you and just assist you in whatever query you are having regarding the growth AI. Okay.